Have you ever felt like you're working harder than ever, but nothing seems to be moving forward? It's as if there's something holding you back, blocking your path, no matter how much effort you put in. You've tried everything, but maybe the key to unlocking your true potential is simpler than you think. Could it be that something in your environment is affecting your life more than you realize? Yes, it could be something as simple as a mirror. That's right. The placement of mirrors in your home could be blocking the very energy you're trying to invite in. Wealth, love, health, and opportunity. Have you ever stopped to think about how the energy in your space flows? In Feng Shui, your front door is seen as the mouth of Chai, the entrance to all the positive energy that could transform your life. But if a mirror is positioned directly in front of it, you might be unknowingly reflecting all the good fortune away. Imagine trying to bring prosperity into your life, but a mirror is sending it right back out. Doesn't sound great, right? Stick around to find out how adjusting something as simple as a mirror could bring positive energy flooding into your home, making room for everything you've been waiting for. Before we dive deeper into these life-changing tips, hit that like button if you're ready to welcome prosperity into your life, and subscribe so you won't miss out on more Feng Shui secrets and wisdom that can truly change the way you live. Let's get started. 1. The mirror. Have you ever felt like something in your life is off, no matter how hard you work or how much energy you pour into your goals? That you're stuck in place, unable to move forward? It might seem puzzling, but sometimes the answer is simpler than you think. It's all about your environment. Think about your front door. In Feng Shui, the front door is considered the mouth of Chai, the main entry point for positive energy into your home. Everything that enters through that door, prosperity, love, and opportunity, depends on how open and free-flowing the energy is in that space. Now imagine if something were blocking that flow, something as simple as a mirror. We all love mirrors. They reflect light, create the illusion of space, and can bring beauty to a room. But in Feng Shui, a mirror facing the front door is one of the most common mistakes. When placed directly across from the door, it doesn't just reflect space and light, it reflects the incoming energy right back out. It stops the flow of prosperity and opportunity before they can even enter. This simple error could be causing missed opportunities, financial setbacks, and a sense of stagnation. Think about it like this. The energy of wealth, good fortune, and happiness is trying to enter your life, but the mirror is sending it away. Instead of flourishing, things feel stuck. We're not just talking about physical wealth either. The energy of good health, relationships, and success can all be blocked. But here's the thing. It's easy to fix. If you love mirrors, and who doesn't, just place them where they won't interfere with the flow of energy. Try the living room, hallway, or bedroom. Anywhere that's not directly in the path of the front door. That way, the energy is free to flow through your home without interference. I've personally experienced how small changes like this can shift the entire vibe of a space. Once I had a large mirror directly across from my front door. Every time I walked in, there was this weird heaviness in the air, as if something was blocking the positive energy. When I moved it to the side, the difference was palpable. The space felt lighter, like the energy could finally move freely. It was almost as if the universe had been trying to send opportunities my way, and now they had room to enter. This kind of wisdom is ancient. In Buddhist teachings, there's a saying, "The path to clarity is through simplicity." It's about clearing away distractions, both mentally and physically, so that the good can flow in. And when we clear up clutter or misalignments in our physical space, we're also making room in our minds and hearts for more opportunities to arise. The mirror is no different. When it's placed correctly, it can amplify the good around you. But when it's in the wrong spot, it reflects it all away. 2. Clutter. Now let's talk about another common mistake, clutter. You might not realize it, but the area near your front door holds more power than you think. It's not just a place where you leave your shoes or hang your coat. It's the entry point for the energy that surrounds your life. The energy of success, love, health, and wealth all pass through this gateway. So when it's blocked by clutter, you're inadvertently stopping that energy from flowing. Shoes in particular are an interesting source of clutter. We wear them everywhere, through good places, bad places, even places we don't want to think about. They pick up energy everywhere they go. When you leave shoes scattered around near the door, it's not just about visual mess. It's about inviting negative energy into your home. It creates a barrier both physically and energetically that blocks the flow of good things into your life. This was something I had to learn the hard way. I used to leave my shoes all over the entrance. It didn't seem like a big deal at first. They were just shoes, right? But once I started organizing them and keeping them in a closed shoe rack, the change was incredible. The energy felt lighter, cleaner. Even the air seemed fresher. It's funny, but soon after, I noticed small opportunities I had been waiting for starting to appear. Almost as if the energy I was allowing into my home had finally found its way to me. Buddhist teachings often remind us that our outer environment is a reflection of our inner state. In one story, the Buddha said, "Just as a flower does not pick or select the bee, but lets the bee come to it, let the wise man be like the flower, and let the good energy flow freely to him." This means that when we clear away the clutter, not just in our homes but in our minds, we allow good things to find us, just as the flower lets the bee find it. Clearing clutter near the front door is more than just organizing your space. It's about creating room for abundance, love, and success to enter your life. Whether it's shoes, bags, or old mail, getting rid of what's not serving you is a powerful way to invite good energy in. And when that energy flows freely, so does everything else. 3. A stuck or damaged front door. Have you ever walked through your front door and felt that subtle weight in the air, as if something is holding you back? It could be the way your door feels, stuck, creaky, or hard to open. It might seem like a trivial issue, something you can ignore. But in the art of Feng Shui, the state of your front door isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's the gateway through which all energy flows into your home. If the door doesn't work smoothly, you're not just dealing with a physical problem. You're blocking the flow of positive energy into your life. In the world of Feng Shui, the front door is called the mouth of Chai, the point of entry for all the energy that nourishes your life. The energy that enters through this door affects everything in your home: your wealth, your health, your relationships, and your overall sense of peace. If your door is damaged or difficult to open, the energy gets stuck at the threshold, unable to enter and fill your home with vitality. It's like having an opportunity knock at your door, only to have it locked out because the door won't open. I've personally felt the impact of a stuck door on the energy of my home. There was a time when the door would hardly close properly. It would scrape along the floor, and I had to push hard to get it to lock. At first, it seemed like a minor inconvenience, but slowly I started to feel the weight of that obstruction. There was a heaviness in the air, a quiet frustration that lingered, as though something was off. When I finally took the time to repair the door, the change was profound. The space immediately felt lighter. The energy seemed to flow again, and almost miraculously, opportunities that I had been waiting for began to appear. This experience reminded me of an ancient Buddhist teaching about obstacles. In life, we often find ourselves encountering roadblocks, both external and internal. But in Buddhist philosophy, these obstacles are not just things to be avoided, they are opportunities for growth and understanding. Just as I had to repair the door to restore the flow of energy in my home, we must address the blockages in our lives, whether they are physical, emotional, or mental, in order to move forward. The front door is not just a physical entryway, it is a symbolic one. It represents your willingness to receive, to allow abundance into your life. When the door doesn't function properly, it's as though you're turning away from the very good fortune you've been waiting for. Fixing that door is more than just a simple task. It's a metaphor for the way we approach our own lives. When we clear the obstacles and open ourselves up to possibilities, the world begins to flow more smoothly. 4. Heavy objects at the entrance. When you think of the entrance to your home, what do you see? Is it an open space, welcoming and inviting? Or is it crowded with heavy furniture and objects that make the space feel cramped and closed off? Feng Shui teaches us that the entrance is the first place where energy enters, and it sets the tone for what follows. When heavy objects are placed near the front door, they create an energetic barrier, blocking the free flow of energy and opportunities into your life. The entrance should feel open, expansive, and full of potential. But when we place large, bulky items like cabinets, oversized furniture, or even too many plants at the door, we restrict that flow. Instead of a welcoming space, the entrance becomes a physical and energetic blockade, a weight that makes it difficult for fresh energy to enter and nourish your home. You may even notice that the feeling of heaviness doesn't just stay at the door. It spreads throughout the house, creating a sense of limitation and stagnation. I remember a time when my entrance felt overwhelmed by too many things: a large chair, an old table, and even a stack of books I hadn't gotten around to putting away. The space felt cramped and uncomfortable. It was as though the energy couldn't move freely, and neither could I. But when I decided to move the bulky items out of the way, the change was immediate. The space felt lighter, not just physically, but energetically. The entrance was now open and inviting, and I could almost feel the positive energy pouring in. In a way, it was like the world had opened up too. Opportunities, once elusive, began to present themselves in unexpected places. This idea of clearing space to invite energy is not just a practical principle. It's rooted in the Buddhist teaching of letting go. The Buddha often spoke of attachment as a source of suffering. In our homes, we often hold on to things that weigh us down, not just physically, but emotionally and energetically. These heavy objects in our entrance are more than just furniture. They are symbols of the clutter in our minds and hearts, the things we hold on to that keep us from moving forward. By removing or rearranging these bulky objects, we create space for something new to enter, a fresh perspective, new opportunities, and a sense of freedom. In Buddhist philosophy, this is akin to detachment. When we release what no longer serves us, we make room for the things that truly matter. We allow the energy of abundance, love, and peace to flow into our lives. Just as the physical space in our homes becomes lighter, so too does our internal space, our hearts and minds. The more we let go, the more we can receive. 5. Sharp or metal objects. Imagine walking into your home after a long day. You're ready to relax, unwind, and recharge, but something feels off. There's an uneasy vibe at the entrance, almost like an invisible weight pressing against your energy. It could be the sharp or harsh metal objects placed near your front door. These items, while visually striking, can disrupt the peaceful flow of energy in your home. In Feng Shui, metal is a powerful material, but when it's too sharp or aggressive, it can create a cutting, unstable energy that affects not only your home's atmosphere, but also your health and relationships. In the Buddhist tradition, the teachings often emphasize balance. The idea that every element in life, including the energy in our homes, must be in harmony. The Buddha spoke of middle way, avoiding extremes in order to find peace. When we place sharp, pointed objects like knives, scissors, or harsh metallic decorations near our front door, we invite an imbalanced energy into our homes. These sharp objects create an energy that cuts and disturbs rather than flows smoothly, and this can lead to tension, misunderstandings, and even physical health issues. They may seem like insignificant decorative pieces, but their energetic impact is profound. In my own experience, I had a sharp-edged sculpture near my front door that seemed to fit the space, but over time it just didn't feel right. It wasn't just the aesthetics, it was the energy it brought into the room. It felt harsh, cold, and disconnected from the warmth and peace I wanted to create. When I replaced the sculpture with a rounded, more natural object, something made of smooth metal, but with a softer, calming design, the shift was immediate. The space felt more inviting, the energy felt balanced, and there was a sense of calm that replaced the discomfort. This is a perfect example of how the energy in our homes mirrors the energy in our lives. Just like we avoid sharp words or harsh thoughts in our daily interactions, we must also avoid sharp objects in the environment that can disrupt the flow of peace and harmony. By choosing more gentle, balanced items, we encourage the energy to flow naturally and peacefully, and in doing so, we create a more harmonious environment for ourselves and those around us. 6. Enhancing the energy at your front door. While it's important to be mindful of what we shouldn't have near the front door, it's just as crucial to invite the right elements that can enhance the flow of positive energy. Feng Shui teaches us that the entrance to your home isn't just a doorway, it's a space where opportunities, health, and abundance are welcome. By thoughtfully choosing symbols, statues, and plants, you can encourage a harmonious flow of energy that attracts prosperity, protection, and well-being into your life. In Feng Shui, certain symbols are known to attract positive energy. Statues of elephants, horses, or fish can serve as powerful tools for welcoming good fortune into your life. The elephant, for example, represents strength, wisdom, and stability. It is believed that placing an elephant statue at your front door, particularly with its trunk raised, will attract wealth and good luck. Similarly, the horse symbolizes progress, movement, and career growth. A horse statue at the entrance can encourage success and help you move forward on your personal and professional journey. The koi fish, often seen in Feng Shui practices, represents transformation, perseverance, and long-lasting wealth. Just as the koi leaps upstream, it symbolizes the overcoming of obstacles and the ability to attract prosperity. In addition to these symbolic objects, plants are another fantastic way to enhance the energy at your front door. Lush green plants like the ZZ plant, snake plant, or golden pothos not only purify the air, but also bring vitality and protection to your home. The ZZ plant, with its thick, glossy leaves, is associated with wealth and abundance. The snake plant, known for its upright leaves, is a powerful protective plant that shields your home from negative energy. The golden pothos, with its cascading vines, attracts success and prosperity, making it a perfect choice for the entrance of any home. Personally, I've always been drawn to the energy of plants. When I first began incorporating plants into my home, especially near the front door, I could feel the difference. My home started to feel more alive, more connected to nature and the earth's natural energy. The air felt fresher, and the space seemed to hum with a new vitality. Not only did the plants create a more welcoming and peaceful environment, but I also noticed how the energy of the space became more prosperous. Opportunities, relationships, and even my own creativity seemed to flow more easily. The plants acted as living reminders of abundance and growth, encouraging that same energy to flow into my life. These simple changes, adding symbols of strength, success, and vitality, invite positive energy into your home and into your life. When we choose objects that align with the energy we want to attract, we create a space that reflects our deepest desires for peace, prosperity, and joy. Just as the Buddha spoke of the interconnectedness of all things, the energy we cultivate in our homes is deeply connected to the energy we cultivate in ourselves. By surrounding ourselves with symbols of abundance, protection, and vitality, we open the door for those qualities to flourish in every area of our lives. In conclusion, small adjustments to your entrance can significantly improve the flow of energy in your home, inviting wealth, luck, and happiness into your life. Whether it's keeping the space tidy, choosing the right objects, or ensuring your front door is in good condition, these simple steps can transform your home into a beacon of prosperity and peace. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to leave a comment below. Share what you wish to attract into your life, whether it's wealth, love, or good health. By engaging, you not only enhance your own energy, but also help build a supportive community that uplifts one another. Thank you for watching. Wishing you all good luck, peace, and prosperity. See you in the next video.